हे एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू द चैनल। तो आज हमारा वीडियो का टॉपिक है हाउ टू गेट स्टार्टेड इन ट्रेडिंग एज अ बिगिनर। तो ये वीडियो में हम डिटेल्स में बात करेंगे हाउ कैन यू बिल्ड अ ट्रेडिंग सेटअप, हाउ कैन यू बिल्ड अ प्रॉपर रिस्क मैनेजमेंट गाइड एंड हाउ कैन यू डेवलप योर ट्रेडिंग साइकोलॉजी विच विल मेक यू अ कंसिस्टेंटली प्रॉफिटेबल ट्रेडर इन द लॉन्ग रन। सो व्हाट आर यू वेटिंग फॉर, लेट्स डाइव इन द वीडियो। बट वीडियो स्टार्ट करने से पहले आप सबके लिए और एक बात, देखिए हम बहुत मेहनत से आपके लिए ये सब वीडियो बनाते हैं। So if you genuinely want to support us, you can like this video, comment in this trading, by which I will send you a free PDF of our 5-minute gold scalping strategy. That will be a bonus for this video also. And share this with your fellow friends and traders, which will immensely motivate us to continue this process and build better content and deliver to you all. So let's start the video. So this is a disclaimer that we are not SEBI registered, but we'll try our best to deliver you the best content possible for your development as a profitable trader. Let's have a look in the overview. Firstly, we have the introduction. Second, we'll choose a financial market. So this is very important. Unless and until you choose a market and continue trading in that market only, you will not have a good idea about the instruments. Let's say you are trading Nifty and Bank Nifty today. So if you are trading Nifty and Bank Nifty for at least 1 or 2 years, you will have a good idea about the manipulation in the market, what is the range of that instrument, etc. And now if you are trading Forex or crypto like Bitcoin or Euro USD as such like that, then you will have a good idea about their behavior, their nature, their reaction to various macro events, etc. Third, and the most important thing, building a trading setup. If you don't have a proper trading setup with defined entry and exit conditions, you will not be able to survive in the market. That is more important than even trading psychology. We'll talk about it in detail in this video. Risk management, trading system, and building better habits. Why is it important? If you don't have a good lifestyle that is supporting your daily activities, you can't be profitable in trading because it's a game of mentality. And last but not the least, we'll have a list of free trading tools that will help you to go ahead in this journey. So, while choosing a financial market, we have a different variety of options. Firstly, stocks, FNO, Forex markets, commodities, crypto, etc. Now, you as a beginner, which one will you choose? So, I have made a separate criteria list according to your position that which market will be best for you. So, which market to choose? For beginners, go for stocks and FNO. If you are trading for at least 1 year, choose Forex markets and commodities. Why? Because it has less manipulation. It is open 24 into 7. So you can trade anytime. Let's go, you are going to college or school in the day shift, you can trade it in the night shift also in the New York session. If you are having low capital, Forex, crypto, and commodities is highly recommendable for you. Why? Because it is having leverage, a leverage of around 1 is to 100 or 1 is to 200. Don't get fearful about it because I will teach you how. Leverage doesn't matter. What matters is your stop loss. If you are maintaining a proper risk management guide, you don't need to think about leverage. It is an advantage for you. Time barriers, as I said, if you want to trade it at any time of the day, at any place in the world, you can choose the Forex markets. And obviously, our Indian markets, to be frank, have a lot of manipulation. Even if we leave the news and the macro events part, it also have a gap up, gap down. Who trades in the Indian market, they know about it, right? But Forex market doesn't have all this. It have very less manipulation because due to high liquidity. As far I know, currently the volume or the liquidity in the Forex market is around $5 trillion daily volume, right? So manipulation is very less. It is impossible to manipulate this market. So let us dive in the next topic, that is building a trading setup. Now, we as beginners, what we do is we hop around trading strategies, right? One day we take a RSI based strategy, the next day we take a MACD based strategy. That is what we shouldn't do. Your strategy could be anything around price action or volume or technical indicators. That is independent on you. I am not saying that price action is the best thing or volume is the best thing. But while trading these CFD based brokers like Xness or Pepperstone, I will talk about it in the video. Don't use volume analysis. I will say why. Because they have liquidity pools, right? I'll explain you. When we trade in the Indian markets, we have exchanges, right? Stock exchanges like BSE, NSE. In the foreign market, we don't have any exchanges. It is decentralized. So we have CFD brokers who creates liquidity pools. Okay, and if let's say you are trading in Xness, so if you are using volume analysis, you can only see the volume of that particular CFD broker. You can't see the volume of the other brokers. So what will that lead to? It will lead to miscalculations and manipulation in your analysis, which will affect your trading in the wrong way. So don't do it. Stick to price action based strategies and indicator based strategies if you are trading forex, gold, commodities in the international market. And if you are trading futures, stocks, or currency futures in the international market, let's say Chicago Mercantile Exchange, you are trading there. So you can use order flow volume analysis. I will talk about it and I will explain it in further videos that I will release soon. Okay. Now, the most important part. When you are learning technical analysis, you can learn a lot of setups and lot of strategies. But when you are trading, you have to stick to one particular setup that is much more important. Let's say ICT silver bullet setup or a fair value gap based setup or a liquidity based setup, any setup that you want. The point is not that which setup are you choosing. The point is about how better you understand that particular setup. That will improve your accuracy in the market. Now, defining your entry and exit conditions. When you build a proper trading setup, you should have a defined entry and exit conditions. Let's say you jot down that I have these 5 entry conditions for building a setup, right? When I'm trading in the market, I have these 5 entry conditions. So unless each and every condition is fulfilled, I will not enter the market. That is discipline. And when you're exiting also, you should have defined exit conditions. Let's say I'm giving a simple example. Let's say you are trading with two EMS. Okay, one is 21, one is let's say 50. Now, when there is an intersection of these two EMS in the higher time frame, you are entering. Let's say of 1 hour chart, there is a bearish crossover. You are entering the trade, right? And when there is a bullish crossover, you are exiting the trade. I'm giving you a simple strategy. Okay, I'm not using it. I'm just giving it for explanation purpose. So unless and until there is a bullish crossover in the downside of the chart, you will not exit that strategy, that particular trade. Sorry, that is what you should do. Now, the most important thing: backtest before risking real money. Why you should backtest? What is the reason of spending 2 to 3 months in backtesting? Let's say you build a setup. Okay, you have the defined entry and exit conditions. My question is, how will you know that particular setup will work in the market? That particular setup will give you proper results in the market? You don't know it, right? So you have to go and backtest it. For what period of time? Backtest it for at least 2 to 3 months minimum. And if you take my suggestion, backtest it for at least 1 to 2 years in the market. That is much more important. Okay, I will give you a much simpler suggestion. You do something, you take a particular setup, choose two instruments, let's say Bitcoin and gold or Bitcoin and crude oil, and you backtest it continuously for the last 6 months or 1 year at different market conditions and check what is the win rate of the strategy, what is the average risk reward that you are getting, how much time your stop loss are getting hit, uh, how is it reacting to the adversities of the market, how is it reacting during different macro events. uh, um, these are all the things that you should look for. Now, one more thing: start small. You are starting, my dear. Start small. Stick to 1% risk per trade. Now, I will tell you something. If you have a setup that is having an accuracy of more than 60% or equal to 60%, we say it as high accuracy trading setup or a highly probabilistic trading setup. Then you can take 1.5% to 2% risk. And if you have a strategy or trading setup of accuracy less than 60%, stick to 1% risk per trade. So if you're winning, you are winning 2% of the uh, capital, that is 1:2 risk reward ratio. And if you're losing, you're losing 1%. Fine. If you're taking 2 trades daily, then also you can easily do it. Now, mastery comes from repeating one setup, not chasing many. As I said, don't go for too many setups. In YouTube, you can find numerous videos teaching you so many setups, so many strategies, but ultimately you have to make money at the end of the day. And unless you master one setup, you know what Bruce Lee said once? You don't have to learn 10,000 punches or kicks to defeat your enemy. You need to learn one and master in that. That's what I am saying. You don't need to run behind 1,000 trading strategies. You have to focus on one particular trading strategy and master that. That is what you need in the market. Now, I will talk about something that is the SSP principle of trading. What is it? It is setup, system, and psychology. The three aspects or the three A's of trading, as I said it. Setup is what I told you right now. System or risk management that will make you disciplined, that will make you win consistently in the market. I will talk about it in the next slide. And psychology, which is the ultimate thing. How, no matter how good setup you have, if you don't crack the trading psychology, you are just destroying it, you know. So let's go to the next slide. uh, Risk management, what I was talking about, trading system. So as I said, if you have a setup of less than 60% accuracy, use 1% risk. And if you have around 60% or more than 60%, which is really very rare as far I know, you can risk 1.5 to 2%. So never overexpose your capital on a single position. Always use a stop loss. I saw like many traders have this tendency that whenever you are trading in the market, they first enter the position and then they set the stop loss. You know, Forex market is highly volatile. I am saying you will regret it if you don't put your stop loss at the right time. So my suggestion to you is that first put your stop loss and then enter the position. I will talk about position sizing also. Okay. Now, set realistic risk reward ratios. Why I am saying this? See, in trading, it's not about winning at once. Like, if you expect that you will get that home run trade, okay, and you will risk 2,000 rupees and you will take 50,000 or 1 lakh home, that is not happening, my dear. Okay, so just risk whatever you can afford. Let's say you have a capital of 1 lakh rupees. If you are taking a 2% risk, that is rupees 2,000. That is much more than enough. You don't need to risk 5,000 or 10,000 rupees. That will result in 5 to 10% drawdown of your capital in a single trade. And I don't think you should do it. So stay consistent, stay small, risk 1:2 or small capital of your to your in your trade, and that is fine, I think. Okay. Now the fourth thing, avoid revenge trading. Note down in a copy or whatever notebook you have right now that first you should take 1 to 2% risk. Second, you will use a stop loss. And third, 2 loss and 2 profit a day. That is a rule. If you are having 2 stop loss hit, just you are done for the day. You will not take any more trades. And if you have 2 profits, you are done for the day. Do it consistently and comment me down the results after 1 month. Just do it. Please don't break the rules. Okay. And position sizing, my dear, that is very much important. So how to do it? What you can do is I will show you in the screen right now. Let's say you have a capital of around $100,000. Okay. As I said, you will risk around 2%, right? So let's say $2K, $2,000, and in Indian currency it is close to around 2 lakh rupees you are risking, right? So how will you do position sizing? Let's say if you have a position at gold at 2391. Based on your trading setup, you have seen that you can place your SL. You are taking a long position, so you are placing your SL at 2385. Now, after adjusting your SL to this particular price level, okay, and you have this risk of $2,000, you can automatically adjust your positions sizing because the volume will be in respect to, let's say you are entering at this particular price and you have a stop loss here. I will show you in nextness how to do it in the upcoming videos. Okay, this will be your entry price, this will be your SL, and you can easily uh, adjust it to $2,000 by like adding position and subtracting positions. And when you successfully do it, you will get the position size. I will show it to you. It's just a starting video of the total episode. You can say it's a episode 1. I will talk about each and every topic in detail how to do it in the upcoming episodes. This is just a beginning episode to like enlighten you about each and every topic of this episode and how will we carry forward for your development as a trader. So just stay consistent on the video and watch it till the end. Okay. So let's move on to the next slide. This is mastering trading psychology, the most important part. Accept losses as part of the game, don't chase losses or revenge trade. What does this mean? This means that whenever you sit in your trading system, you will not make money every day. Those people that show you that I have never incurred a loss, earn, I am earning profits every day, that is not true. You know what? My point of making this particular series is that I will convey to you the reality of trading. And in trading reality, there is no one who is winning consistently. It's not a linear game, right? That this month you're making $2,000, next month you will make $10,000, third month you will make $50,000. No, it doesn't happen like that. You have to be patient, you have to be consistent, you have to be disciplined, and you have to follow a particular system with a winning trading setup consistently. After that, you will start seeing results in your portfolio, right? Be patient, wait for high probability setups. I have told you, right, that you have to take 1 or 2 trades daily. If you have a high accuracy setup, it is quite obvious that you will not get trades so frequently. You have to wait for the right setup at the right time. You can only execute a trade when the right time comes. Just have a higher time frame bias with a lower time frame confirmation to place your trades. Stick to your plan. I'll make a video on this, that how to build a proper trading plan in 2025. Don't trade based on emotions. As I said, the 3 pillars of your trading plan should be your trading setup, the risk management guide, and trading psychology. So trading psychology is much like mastering it. You will gain it through experience, but trading plan you have to build it and follow it consistently with the other 2 pillars. Now focus on process, not profits. See, what I do is personally when I place a trade in the markets, now also one of my trade is going in Bitcoin. Okay, so I have just opened it in the other screen. So whenever your trades are going, see, I am just recording the video. I'm not even seeing at the other screen. I know profits are going on. See what maximum what can happen. I have placed a trade, the SL will be hit or my target price will be hit. Nothing else, right? That is what you should do. That is what you should focus on. See, if you're losing this trade or if you're winning this trade, that will not change your life. Your life will only change when you will have a consistent winning streak. Yeah, sometimes losses can come. But even if you have a 60% accuracy of a particular trading setup, that is much more than enough. You follow it for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, you will start seeing results. Right? Keep a trading journal. This is much more important. And in journal, don't write all these things like when I have entered the trade, which time, how much volume I have taken. That you can see easily in your order book. Okay, you don't have to think about all that. I will share you in the description box a proper trading journal. Just download it. Okay, it will be in the Google Drive link. Uh, in a proper trading journal, you note down your emotions during the trade. What type of emotions are you having? Have you entered the trade at the right time? If yes, then what is stopping you to hold the trade till it hits your target price? Are you taking a premature exit? What emotions are going on in your head when you are following a trading setup? If you incur a loss in this particular trade, is it a good loss or is it a bad loss? Now, what's the difference? A good loss is a loss type of loss when you have followed your trading setup completely in the right way and still the market didn't support your thoughts or support your trading setup. It went against that particular trade. That's a good loss because you are not indisciplined. You are not trading based on your emotions. You have followed your setup, and it's okay if you have incurred a loss at that point of time. But if you have invalidated your trading setup and took a trade that doesn't support your setup and still you incurred a loss, that is obviously a bad loss. Because who told you to disagree with your setup? No one, right? That is self discipline you should master on. Trust your system. Now, how can you trust your system? Like, so many people email me or message me in WhatsApp that, sir, I can't follow or I can't trust my system. I told them only one thing, that if you have to build trust on your system, you have to do only one thing, that is backtesting. Because the system or the setup, trading setup that you built, you have to backtest it consistently. The more you see it forming in the previous charts in the market, you will automatically have confidence that if a particular setup has formed in the charts for the past 1 year or 2 year or 3 years and it has given consistent results in the market, why will it not give now? It will give it. So you can't be lazy, you can't procrastinate. You have to slowly and consistently backtest. Even if you master your trading setup, then also you have to backtest, because as human beings sometimes it happens we lack confidence, we lack self doubts, right? So उस टाइम पे तो आपको थोड़ा बैकटेस्ट करना ही पड़ेगा बॉस. नो वे आउट. And avoid over trading. I told you one rule: two profit and two loss a day. These are not something I'm talking about. These are rocket science. No, it's not like that. It's very simple thing, but you need to follow it. Over trading and revenge trading. What's the difference? Over trading comes when you are too much confident on yourself, and revenge trading comes when you book consistent losses and you try to figure it out, like the way I had made $200 loss today. So in the next trade I will risk much more and I will earn double. And because of that mental situation, you are not analyzing the trade properly, the setup properly, right? And you are risking more, so your chance of losing is also more. Because if in the first trade you were risking 10 lots, now you are risking 20 lots. That's a huge problem. Now let's come to few trading tools that will help you uh, start your journey. TradingView, obviously, a lot of you know. You can do pretty well with the free version, but if you are using too many indicators or if you need too many screens, right, you have to go for the paid versions. And I will recommend not to use the crack versions because there are chances of malware attacks and so much adverse it is. So please pay it to the company and then use it. For backtesting, you can do manual backtesting. You can use the software known as FX Replay. I personally use it. You don't need to purchase the paid plans, just go for the free plans. It is quite good. You can backtest based on price action based setups also. You can backtest based on indicator based setups also. Okay. And if you don't want to do it also, you can just build an Excel sheet. Okay. Write down the time, the date, the opening and closing price, the entry price, on what conditions are you entering, what is the probability, the pros and cons of the trade. Just note down like all these columns uh, and write it down. When you are backtesting, just don't do simple manual backtesting. Okay. Write down in the columns properly that these are the things that I see before entering the trade, and that's what I will look for in my future also. And that's the way how you backtest consistently in a more advanced and organized way. Okay. So journaling you can do in a simple paper and pen also, like if you want to do manual journaling. But if you want to keep it in a soft copy in a proper way, you can use the software known as MyFX Book. There is also one software known as TradeZilla by Mr. Umar Ashraf. I personally use it, but that is paid unfortunately. So I think this is better if you're going for free versions. You have to keep track of the macro events and news, my dear. I will personally recommend don't trade during macro events, but keep a track of all the major Let's say if you're trading Bitcoin and gold, you have to keep track of the USD pairs. Okay, don't keep track of the pairs that you are not trading. Like if you're trading US oil, or if you're trading GBP USD, you can track the GBP, you can track the USD, the major pairs. Okay, and the base and code currency. So Forex Factor is a free website. You can just log in there. Okay, you can also set alarms in your phone, like at 7 p.m. or at 6 p.m. you have this particular event, and you will not trade before and after 45 minutes of that particular event. Okay, and if you want to start trading, you can use MetaTrader 45. You can open your free trading account through our link. Also, we have the broker link, that in IB broker link in our description. You can also open from the company directly, but you will have an advantage if you open through our link. What is that? You will get 24 into 7 support of any problems or queries that you face in your trading account. Let's say you have a deposit problem or a withdrawal problem, our team will be there 24 into 7 to help you out. Secondly, you will get an access to my free webinar of 2 days that will help you to improve your trading psychology and give you a proper trading setup. Let's say I will give you 2 to 3 trading setups that will help you build better confidence in the market, help you trade much more profitably with the help of those setups, right? And also, uh, first I will suggest you not to go for a live account, go for a demo account. Why I will say that? Because I have done it personally. I will say you why. When you are starting in this particular market, you are new in this market, don't go and risk all your capital. First, as I said in the last 2 to 3 slides, build a trading setup, build a risk management guide, build a psychology guide, follow that for 1 or 2 months. See, is your trading setup really working in the market or not in the previous charts? After the back testing is done, go for forward testing. You know what is forward testing? Risk 0.5% or 1% of your capital in the market. Okay, and then see how is the trade going. Make small profits. You don't need to make big profits in your demo account. Make small profits. Just see and watch, is your trading setup working in the way you think or not, and then carry on with the process. Okay, and then go for a live account. So as I said, you can open your live account in Exness, you can open your live account in Pepperstone. These are some of the famous forex brokers. Monitor Markets you have, and then 8 caps you have, so many forex, CMC Prime you have, so many forex brokers. But I personally trade in Exness. So my IB broker link is in down in the description box. You can open your account there. And lastly, thanks for watching. Stay tuned with our next episodes. You can connect us in this WhatsApp number. You can follow us in our Instagram account with the name of Black Swan Trading. You can join our free Telegram channel where we post 2 daily live trades in Bitcoin, gold, crude oil, and some currency pairs also. Okay, you will get free trades with proper stop loss, target price, and entry price, and also the reason why we are taking the trade, everything. So you can follow us in our social media handles. Till then, stay tuned for our next video. Thank you so much.